Hey, what's up guys? Auto Fanatic. So today's video is all about ditching your trigger sprayer for detailing. Now, I did a video about 3.5 years ago. It was one of the very first videos on the Auto Fanatic channel. And one of the units that I showed was the SureShot sprayer. And then of course I showed the solo sprayers. These things are still awesome, but this is a pump up activated sprayer. So we want to talk about charged sprayers. So this video is going to be all about charged sprayers. We have 3 units here that are charged with compressed air. And we have an awesome rechargeable lithium-ion powered unit from Solo. Solo is also the same company that makes these guys. So I'm gonna go through the features of all 4 of these on the bench, and then we're gonna do a quick demonstration just so I can show you guys the atomization of each individual unit. And then at the end of the video, I'm gonna tell you exactly which one is the winner and which one you should pick up to ditch your plastic trigger sprayers. So we're gonna get the video started right now. All right, guys, so the first one we're gonna start with, of course, is gonna be the oldest one out of the bunch as far as age based on my original video. So now this is the SureShot sprayer, made in America. It's about 32 fluid ounces, and it's got a spun aluminum reservoir, which has got a satin anodized. You could also get these in black anodized as well. Now, I just wanna show you, in order to get the product in here, you simply just unscrew it, just like that, and that's gonna be your draw tube. Okay, which also is great if you're gonna do WD-40, brake cleaner, and any kind of solvent or acidic product. This thing could totally handle it. You could also get all rebuildable parts. All of this here is stainless steel. The nozzle is stainless steel, and you could adjust the spray pattern a little bit just with this little guy. So you probably, if anybody's been here for a long time on the Auto Fanatic channel, I show this very often doing winter wash videos on how to pre-treat the car. I've showed it for wheel cleaning, all sorts of stuff. So this is a very usable tool. I don't use this one that much. I specifically use this when I'm doing degreasing, chassis and engine bay detailing and restoration. That's pretty much what I dedicate it for. The reason for that is based on the shape of this. It's a little clumsy in your hands. It doesn't have the best ergonomic when you have it in your hand. It just doesn't feel very comfortable to hold. And then when you add the weight, it is what it is. So then we pretty much screw it on, and then you have your little air chuck valve right here. So now this unit does not have a blow-off valve. So basically, you're gonna charge it up, and then you're gonna hear it hissing, and I'm gonna show you guys in the video when we go outside and do this demonstration, and then it's gonna stop. So this doesn't have a blow-off valve like the other ones on the bench. So this one here also has this little bit of a trigger, and to be honest with you, over time, it does get a little uncomfortable, but you know, going back 3.5, 4 years ago, this was the best one that I could possibly find, but now there's a couple of other awesome options that I'm gonna show you as well. So we're gonna put that to the side. Now, also from SureShot, we have this new one. This is called the SureShot Atomizer. This is very similar to the new Griots Garage air charge sprayer. This one here is made out of spun steel, which has a powder coated finish, also made in the USA. Here's your little air chuck valve right here, which is similar to that other unit that I just showed you. The components on this one don't feel as robust and high quality. Okay, so you have a plastic draw tube. This is plastic. This is just some aluminum. And then what you're gonna get is you're gonna get a box. In the box, you're gonna get a bunch of these different sprayers. And I'm gonna show you right now because I have them back here. So when you buy this kit, this is about 35 bucks. You're gonna get an extra draw tube, an extra O-ring, and you're gonna get all these different sprayers. You have regular, medium, fine, and coarse, and you also get a different little draw tube here. So if you wanna use like, you know, pinpoint sprayer, this is gonna give that to you in a kit. The only thing that I see wrong with this, and I've used it a bunch of times already, is that how many of us have had these things get clogged, or you drop them or you lose them, and then now once you lose this, you can't really use the unit anymore. So I'm not a huge fan of these, but that's pretty much the design of it. And just to fill it up, you're just gonna pour your product in there, screw it down, and hit the charge, and that's it. So let's move on to the next one. All right, so the next one is the new unit from Griots Garage. And I showed this, I did an Auto Fanatic quick detailing tip showing the waterless wash product, detailing the wheels behind us on the Ferrari 355. Now, this is a really well-built unit. It's made in Taiwan, has a satin black anodized finish. It has a rubber boot. Now, there's a couple of things about this unit that I think could be improved. Number one, the air chuck on the bottom is recessed. So depending on what kind of adapter you have on your air compressor, you may have a struggling time to get in there based on how it's recessed into this little cavity. It has a, I believe this is a blow-off valve right here. Now you have the option to, actually mine's still charged, so you can release the charge just like that. So you have the option to fill it through the top just like that. This is also plastic, similar to the SureShot, but this feels like it's nylon reinforced, you know, a little bit stronger than the one on the SureShot. Same deal, you're getting a removable cap sprayer, and it also gives you one with a pinpoint tip, which I can't find it in the garage. I must have misplaced it. That's if you want to use solvent or brake cleaner. But it has nice O-rings. It's got actually double O-rings right there. And another cool thing is you could fill it up through the top, or you could break the housing apart like this, and you have a Viton O-ring right here. Now, you see what I just did? I just broke it apart in the middle. I don't really think that's the way I would recommend you use it, just because the threads are fine, and you have to be careful that you don't cross-thread it and cause any issues. I just think it's much easier to fill this unit from the top, unscrew it from the top, put your product in there. You're gonna wanna fill it up about halfway and charge it, and I believe this is a pressure relief valve so you don't overcharge the unit. This thing is awesome. It feels pretty good in your hand, but like I said, based on how your finger's gonna be on it, it's not the ideal ergonomic, so that's why I'm gonna show you the next and last charge sprayer in this video, and it's from Solo. Solo is a company, I believe they're based out of Germany. This is unbelievable, this unit. Has a very sturdy, heavy-duty HDPE type bottle. Very nicely shaped ergonomic handle like you see here. And to be honest with you, as far as every charge sprayer I've ever owned in my life and the ones that I have here today for you, this feels the most natural and it feels the best. And this one is absolutely amazing. So what you do, you have a little port back here and it charges through a USB plug. Now, the one thing I hate about USB charging devices is that I don't have those socket plugs that go into the wall. So I usually have to take them from the iPhone or an old Motorola phone that I had in the past, but I wish that they would include those with the kit. And you have a stainless steel button here. So this is how you're gonna activate your charge, and you could adjust your spray pattern just like that. Now, the cool thing, if anybody's interested, is we're gonna take a bottle of 007 Gloss Enhancer, we're gonna remove the trigger sprayer. And like I said, these are the Torco, these are pretty good. And the sprayers that I give off the website, they're really good sprayers, but you know, to be honest with you, I hate trigger sprayers. So this is pretty cool too. So you have a stainless steel weighted ball. This is actually the first time I've actually seen a company's doing this was Griots Garage on their Boss foam cannon and also on their Brilliant Finish foam cannon. So you have a nice silicone pickup tube and you have the weighted ball, which is really cool. So a little bit of a test. So you look here, it's got a small opening, whereas the other units have a much larger fill reservoir. So you just gotta be a little bit careful when you're filling it. But the cool thing is, you could screw the chargeable portion onto a regular sprayer, if it's 28 millimeter standard sprayer, and I'll show you right here. Okay, so it works. So I just bought a bunch of these because I'm pretty much gonna switch over to this myself. So if you don't wanna carry a heavier bottle and you wanna use your 16-ounce bottles, you could remove the charging sprayer head and adapt it to any 28 millimeter bottle. So I'm gonna get these things filled up with some Fanatic waterless wash, where I'm gonna show you how to charge up, we're gonna go outside and I'm gonna show you the atomization of each one, and you guys can make your decisions. If you guys wanna get rid of trigger sprayers, I think these are some very, very viable options for you. All right, guys, we're back. So we're gonna start charging each individual sprayer up individually. Now, like I said, on the Griots Garage, this is my air chuck, so the angle, you can see it right there. That does become an issue because it's really a little bit trickier to get in there. So you may just want to use a different air chuck. Nice and quiet. And I have my compressor set at about 100 PSI. That's it, I don't hear anything. So this one's already charged up. Now we're gonna do the SureShot sprayer, which has a better location for the air charging port. Let's see, this one's leaking a little. Okay, I didn't have that tight all the way. Okay, so that's charged. So when you don't hear it anymore, you don't hear any hissing, that means that you're fully charged. And this is the larger SureShot. Boom. So we're fully charged. So let's go outside and I'm gonna show you guys the atomization of each one of these charged sprayers. First one we're gonna demonstrate for you is the larger SureShot. This is about 65 bucks on Amazon. And I'm gonna put links to all this stuff, you know, if you guys wanna check it out on your own. So we'll just show you the atomization quick. So this definitely comes out with a lot more force than the other units. Let's get closer on that. So the great thing about this unit, with one full charge, you could do the entire car to do a pre-clean or to do like a waterless wash. This thing is great. The only thing is it's a little heavy and it just doesn't feel that good in your hands. You know, it feels almost like you're holding the trigger of a gun or like a BB gun. So it's not the most comfortable out of the bunch. So let's get over to the next one. All right, guys, so the secondary sprayer we're gonna use is from SureShot. This is the Atomizer. I'm just gonna show you guys. We'll try to get closer in. So you can see it gives a nice, fine, consistent spray pattern, but the one thing that's annoying me is that this digs into your hand, you know, just by the way you hold it. So regardless, you see that? That's an issue for me, is that the hex on this fill charge is digging into my hand. So by design, I don't love this based on the way I'm holding it with my fingers, but it does a good job. This is probably good light duty, definitely light duty. I definitely recommend the larger SureShot if you guys are gonna do any kind of pre-wash, waterless wash, salt off for the winter, whatever. But this is a lightweight unit, 35 bucks. But I think when you factor in what these things cost, you're gonna probably choose the one at the end. Okay, so we're gonna give this panel a quick wipe. Okay, now we're gonna get the Griots Garage sprayer. This one feels the best out of all of them in your hands as far as the ones that are compressed charge. And I like the fact, you know, I complained about this on the bench, but by not having this sticking into your hand, it just makes it a much better user experience. So in this one, we have some Fanatic 007 ceramic. You can see the difference in there. So this thing is awesome. I really like this. But a lot of people don't have air compressors. So, you know, that's why I wanted to show you guys the final option, which is this Solo, because not everybody's gonna have air compressor. And if you're gonna be going mobile, you know, having an air compressor may not be even an option. And having the lithium ion charged 460 Li, in my opinion, this is the absolute best. It just feels the most natural in your hand, has the best atomization, the best weight as you're using it. You could do the whole car. Actually, I've been waterless washing my car several times a day, just testing this for the last couple of weeks. I showed this in the Black Friday video. This is my absolute favorite charge sprayer that I've ever owned in my life, that I just ordered a case of these. So like I showed you on the workbench, I'm simply gonna unscrew these and attach them to 16-ounce bottles of my Fanatic product or whatever other products I have in the garage. And very easily, you know, you could just go and do your whole car. Now, the cool thing about this product, you can lightly mist the panel. I'll show you quick. I mean, this rag is totally saturated, but so like, let's just say you wanna do a waterless wash or a topper or a drying aid. You could just go like this. Just give it a little spritz. So after you get used to the trigger, which is actually a little momentary type button, it's totally, totally easy to use, and you guys are gonna absolutely love it. So I'm gonna put links to all of these. If anybody out there has used any of these, post it in the comments below. You're always welcome to email me or send me suggestions for upcoming ideas or any kind of products to try. But I'm gonna tell you right now, this thing is absolutely incredible. Highest recommendation. I honestly, I wish I could sell these in my own Fanatic web shop, and I actually may consider doing that. I love these things that much. So thanks for watching this video. So please subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more upcoming videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one soon.